YouTube, it's KC3 here, and it is winter time in Clash of Clans. So you can see all the snow and everything, it's always pretty cool. And if you don't like the snow now and you're a Grinch, you can actually turn it off in the settings. So you can see settings, snow, off. Boo! Alright, we'll turn it back on. So the purpose of this video here is actually to do some Lava Loonian attacks. So I got my my Lava Hound actually upgraded to max recently, so I wanted to actually do some attacks in wars. I've been practicing a little bit, and wanted to share what I use when I'm looking for an attack in war, or just in normal. So let's take a look at a few attacks that I did here. So the first one is going to be a 100%er here. Now this guy didn't really, he kind of rushed his base, but we'll stop for a second here. So a couple things to look for in attacking with Lava Loonian. Single target Infernos are great because your balloon just overwhelmed the inside there. Expos set to ground is also fantastic. He's got lower air defenses here, lower archer tower, so it's always good. And the queen is low level too, so it's going to be an easy attack. So let's play it here. I'm going to speed it up. So really just draw the clan castle out first. Make sure there's no wizards or dragons in there, because that's going to be a pain to get rid of, and it'll do a lot of damage to your balloons no matter how weak the defenses are. So I'll start with the Lava Hounds, of course, and then get a good spread of the balloons behind it too. The better the spread, the better, because they're going to group together anyways. You want them taking up as much of those perimeter structures as possible. Use the haste spells on the first spot here to get them into the center. So you can use, I use 3 of those. And I get them into the center to use the rage spells, because the rage are going to do the big damage to the actual defenses here too. I used a free spell on this other air defense over here just because I had one. Really probably didn't even need to use it, but kind of helps. So you can see the balloons getting through there, and we're going to speed it up here to get to this 100% a little faster. But that's kind of the main strategy I use. I'll show you a few other videos here to kind of get another idea. One's going to be a little harder. A lot of times if the base is harder, you're going to maybe get close to 50% and kind of clear out structures good enough to use your king and queen, which is what I'm going to show you in this next video. So the next one here, let's replay that one. So you'll notice when I go into these attacks too, I take 24 balloons, 3 Lava Hounds, and 10 minions. The minions are basically just there for cleanup. I'm in the clan castle, I have another 7 balloons. King and Queen, the biggest thing is the spell composition, so if you're at the higher level like I am and you're hitting Town Hall 10s and 11s, you need to make sure you at least have 1 free spell to kind of take down that multi-target Inferno Tower. I also do 2 rages, and I'm using 5 haste spells, which are huge help in these balloon raids. So you can take a look and kind of see what's going on here. So this base is going to be a lot harder. The expos are down, but both the Inferno Towers are set to multi-target, which is going to be a pain. So let's take a look and see here. So going through, I tried to draw out the clan castle first. Didn't work quite as well, so I just went for it here. Try to get a good spread on the Lava Hounds, which worked okay, but not exactly what I wanted to. But a great spread on the balloons here. And then trying to get the haste spells down. I kind of misclicked and dropped a poison spell, but it's still going to work okay. Good freeze on one of the Inferno Towers. That saved a lot of my balloons. Another haste spell works its way in here to the middle, and then now it's kind of just clean up, trying to take as much damage as possible, using the lava pups to kind of clear out the way here for my king and queen, and making sure that my balloons can get as much damage as possible. But okay, so here's the biggest thing. Let's pause it here so you can see I've got all 3 of these column areas cleared out here. So I've got a nice clear path to the center. There's nothing on the sides really except for this, so I'm going to kind of favor a little bit over to this side here when I deploy. So I'm going to try to go kind of right up the middle here. I have the 2 extra sets of troops available here, so I make sure I'm going to drop a barbarian first and kind of scout for traps. So you can see that here. I'm going to drop one near the edge before I drop my wall breakers. So you'll notice I triggered a trap, 2 traps right there, which is great because that would have totally taken out my wall breakers and been a pain. So I dropped one of the guys right there. I'm going to lure these guys out here. Take him out with my king real quick. And the king's going to go in that spot that just opened up. So I'm going to drop that other wall breaker here in a second and kind of give the king something a little better to break through. Drop the queen right behind him to make sure she goes in the same spot. And now we're just a race to work our way to the center here. So the king is going to be leading the charge here. He's going to take most of the damage, which is great. That's what you want in a rage. You want the queen definitely always behind, but she's always a little faster, so you got to be careful with that. So he's going to work his way to the middle. That multi-target inferno just going to tickle him for a while. And we're just going to let them work these structures down here to get that 2-star. Make sure we come away with as many trophies as possible, because you don't ever want to lose trophies in these raids. It does happen though. So you can take a look here. Good loot gained. 2 stars, 14 trophies. Nice, good attack. So last one I'm going to show you here is one of the best money attacks I've had in a while. So we're going to replay this one here. So I don't know if this guy's deceased or what is happening here, but he has not been here for a while. Every one of his outside storages is full, which is fantastic. So I saw this, and I'm not really super prepared for it, but I'm like, you know what, we're going to go for it. I just have to get past his max air defenses. So we dive right in, because I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything in the castle here, clan castle. Get a good spread on the balloons. As you're working your way through here too, we're going to get the haste spells going here to speed them up a little bit. So we're going to go bing and bing. Start working them into the middle here, and as we're getting into the middle, drop in another haste spell there too, and then now we're getting into the rages so we can get some power and some speed going here. So with the power and the speed there, we're going to work our way through, and with, a lot of his defense is not being full, I just kind of run over this base. So we'll speed it up a little bit here. I need the king and queen at the end to kind of do some cleanup work on the back side. But other than that, it's another great raid. They're not all going to be like this, not going to be this easy, but with all the extra lava pups and the minions here doing cleanup work on the inside and the outside, king and queen distracting, it's another 100% raid. And with this 100% raid, we get another whale of a trophy offer. 31 trophies, 700,000 gold, 675,000 elixir, and a great amount of dark. So with that, just remember, guys, just want to make sure, just scout your bases. You have 30 seconds now, and with the added time with the lava loons, or with the Lava Loonian attack, you should be able to 3-star some bases here as long as they're a little bit underpowered, but it's still a great 2-star attack. If you guys have any questions though, leave a comment down below, and please like and subscribe for more Boom Beach, Clash of Clans, and various tech videos and walkthroughs. Appreciate all you guys out there in YouTube land, and this is KC3 signing off.